was just a lot of music in the air and a lot of fun going around, a lot of parties, a lot of ukuleles till dawn. It wouldn't be unusual for Jeff and George to show up at my door with a case of beer and play ukuleles till dawn, with the children dropping like flies around us, and they'd just be tucked in a chair, and it'd be, "Dad, I want to go home." "No, just go to sleep, son. We're playing ukuleles now." You know, what Jeff brings most to a session is his enthusiasm and spark. Some producers don't like to be there and treat it as work, and it's more like, "Ooh, Dad's here," you know, so that kind of stuff. With Jeff, it was more like, "Oh, great, well, let's try this."
You know, officially, George and me are the producers. But, you know, we all have lots of ideas for it, and at the end of the day, it's like, it is like a bunch of really fresh stuff, because when you're working on it, it's only like hours old, you know, it's not like you've had it there for months. You just do it, and it's really quick. The whole thing took 6 weeks from the first chord that we thought of to the finished mix of the last song. It was just a thrill, really, to write a song with Roy Orbison. It was an ambition that I'd always had, and it came true, which was great.
If you're just sitting on the sofa working on a song and Roy's singing, even when he sang soft, it's such a tone, such a sound, you know, such a gift, really. We used to always tell him, "Roy, you must be the best singer in the world." And he'd say, "Yeah."
He has got like the best voice ever in pop music. So you can't get in the way of him either, you know, so it's a real tricky one. His voice is really big anyway, but obviously you don't want a weedy little backing, but it's really hard to make him fit in with his great big voice and still have some oomph behind it. One night I broke into the studio to try this alternative chord pattern, because that was one particular one I just couldn't come to terms with the way it was. And I just did it as an alternative. I put this Telecaster on, playing these other chords, and pulled out all the other stuff. And everybody else arrived and heard it as this new thing with like the same tune but different chords. And they all loved it. That was great, Roy. Nice stuff there.
I put all I had into the project, but it's the other guys had visions of what I should sound like or what I should sing and things like that. So we didn't question each other. We just went right ahead.
I tell you, I love to hear all these guys sing so much that it was just for me. I could have just sat there and listened, really.